Hi, I'm Terry Ross, founder of Apex Platform powered by Engage Technologies Group, and I'm excited to share the importance of sales to the success of your aesthetic practice. For some reason, sales is such a scary word. People tend to shy away from sales as they relate it to a negative way of being or being pushy or aggressive, or conjuring up images of a used car salesman in a plaid suit. I hear this all the time when I speak at aesthetic conferences across the country. The truth is that every aspect of a successful business is based on selling. In fact, selling is nothing more than a transfer of emotion. It is the ability to inspire, to move, and to get people to do something. I love this quote by Wayne Dyer: "If you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at change." My goal in this short video for you is to get you to change your perspective and to challenge you to shift your mindset around what sales actually is. So what does sales mean in aesthetics? Sales is about bringing value. It's about understanding your patient's needs. Ultimately, it's about providing them with a solution to a problem they have, so there's nothing negative about it. It's nothing to shy away from because what you're doing is educating. Most importantly, it's nothing to avoid investing in. Training your team and mastering the art of sales is critical, and it's necessary for running a successful practice. Sales is the lifeblood of any organization. It's a part of your daily life, even if you're doing it unconsciously. Think about it. How do you inspire your kids to do their homework? How do you get your partner to go to a restaurant that you want to go to, or a vacation that you want to go to and they don't want to go? We are constantly inspiring, motivating, and leading people down a certain path. When you shift selling into thinking that you're educating or inspiring or motivating or leading, the energy immediately shifts to a more positive connotation. When thinking about the team that you hire to represent your practice as the first point of contact, put yourself in your patient's shoes. I want you to ask yourself, what kind of culture are you trying to build? What type of image and brand do you try to convey and project? Who is answering the phones, and how are they answering the phones? What feeling does the copy on your website convey? What message and image are coming across in your videos or your before and after photos? What tone are you using in the content that you put out with your newsletters and your blogs or on social media? All of these factors influence people and affect your ability to get them to come into your practice and take action. I get so many questions about the latest marketing tools, social media platforms, what people are investing in, what new equipment or products they should buy. You do need all of these things. However, it is a moot point if you do not have a highly qualified and trained team. You must know your unique value proposition, your UVP. The aesthetic industry is highly competitive. It is a commodity, and what's not is you. So if I were to ask you, why should someone choose your practice over someone else down the street? And I were to ask you to sell me on that answer, what would they say? I invite you to get out a piece of paper, and I want you to write down the 10 valuable reasons. What's your unique value proposition as to why a patient should come to your practice versus your competition down the street? I promise you that if you are struggling in any of the areas of your business right now, whether it's the number of leads coming in the door, the patient consultation, your conversion rates, your retention rates, your revenue per hour, how to build a treatment plan, I could go on and on and on. It is most likely and directly correlated with your team's ability, or maybe lack thereof, to sell and differentiate your providers and your practice. So let's talk about the top 3 qualities needed to be a great, successful salesperson. And what I mean is, again, an educator. I know sales is not a skill that you learned in medical school, but sales techniques can be learned. Even if these top 3 qualities don't come to you naturally, you can embrace and commit to them. And number 1, it's persistency. Number 2, frequency. Number 3, consistency. Sales, like any other skill, requires training. I was working for an endocrinology company called EMD Serono, and I had just moved to Los Angeles from Michigan. This company was selling a device that delivered human growth hormone to children that had short stature. The device was delivered by high-pressure stream into the skin, so it looked like an oversized pen. So instead of giving your child a shot every day, and I don't know about you, but I have kids, I would not want to give my kid a shot. It delivered it by high-pressure stream through the skin. Now, EMD Serono at the time was the 5th growth hormone product on the market. The molecules were identical. They were exactly the same, so I didn't have any differentiating point. But what I did have was a differentiating product that delivered it instead of a shot through this high pressure stream called the CoolClick. I was up against big players: Pfizer, Eli Lilly, Novartis, Genentech, heavy hitters in the space. I was working with child endocrinologists calling on children's hospitals throughout Southern California. And I needed to convince them why my device was better than the rest. And what I knew was that there was an insurance reimbursement factor built into these devices. It was expensive. But at the end of the day, I believed wholeheartedly with my soul that I could deliver a better product to these young children. I knew that if parents could hear the unique value proposition and realize that they had an alternative option to giving their child a shot in the stomach every day versus using this high pressure stream, getting the same potency and the same outcome, which one would they choose? I don't know about you, but I would definitely choose the CoolClick. Now, at the same time, we were ranked 5th in the market. Within the first year, our team ranked and our region ranked number 1. I'm sharing that story with you, not to pat myself on the back, but I really want to show you, and I have trained and I have learned the skills needed to express what makes something so valuable and the differentiating factor that you can make when you educate and not sell. So why should you be persistent? When we talk about sales leading to massive success and massive action, you must get people to follow you, to support you, to listen to you, and to trust you, so that ultimately they will want to buy from you. Before you can do any of that, you must believe in yourself and the product you have and what you have to offer. You must invest in your team and provide sales training for them so that they can effortlessly communicate your unique value proposition. More importantly, they can all conduct a skillful phone call or a patient consultation. Apex offers you a repeatable system to help you understand that you are not selling anything. What you are doing is educating on the patient experience, on the expertise, on the knowledge that you have in solving a problem your patients have. So they will look to you so that they will feel better and ultimately choose you once again with greater retention. So if you are ready to elevate your skill set, invest in training your team, learn how to communicate your unique value proposition, shift your mindset around sales, and perfect your follow-up process, and if this resonated with you, if you are struggling in any one of these areas, your patient conversions, your patient consultations, getting more patients, developing a treatment plan, then I invite you to visit apexplatform.com to schedule a discovery call with our team. We would love to learn about you and show you how our platform can help you increase your patient conversions, ultimately your efficiency and practice profitability.